have you with us today as we acknowledge the achievements of our 5th graders and wish them well as they move on in their education at middle school. My name is Mrs. Sunshine, and I will be facilitating the activities this morning. I'm sure you're all looking forward to the actual classroom presentations, which is the main focus of our ceremony today. But in addition to that, we will be sharing with you student awards and honors and some musical numbers. At the conclusion of our program today, we invite you to stay and enjoy some refreshments hosted by 4th grade. At this time, I would like our student council officers to join me here on stage.
Good job. Students, one last time for Mr. Wood and staff. Eyes up. Student council and student council members, please stand. Spelling bee participant and winners, please stand. Honor roll recipient throughout the year. Student of the month sometime this year. Reflections winner, Caldecott or Newberry, please stand. You were part of the science fair or you won a ribbon in the science fair. You were part of the math field day. School duel. You participated in the 100-mile club and you were either part of the 25-mile club, 50-mile club, 75-mile club, or a part of the 100-mile club. We lose the opportunity to be blessed with their many talents and gifts our children bring to our campus every day. Students, even though I've only had 1 year to experience these gifts and talents of Cottonwood Canyon, I just want to thank all of you for what you have given back to our school. Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, parents.
Good morning.
Oh, we gotta do better than that. Let's try it again. Good morning, parents.
Good morning, Mr. Wood.
All right. As we honor and celebrate your children this morning, and they come to the end of their elementary experience and transition to new beginnings, I just want to emphasize how much they are going to need your support more than ever in their life. Students, if you take anything away from this past year at Cottonwood Canyon Elementary, I hope it's those very 3 words we spoke of all year long: respect, responsibility, and safety. Respect your family, those new teachers who will teach and lead you, and your new classmates. Be responsible for your action, good or bad. Because remember, making a bad decision doesn't make you a bad kid. Lastly, safety. We talked about it a lot. Being safe both physically and emotionally. And remember to make the tough decision by leading rather than following others who may lead you in a negative way. Lastly, students, a little bit of advice. First, to the boys. Boys, you can never ever give enough hugs to your mom. Even if it is when they drop you off at the middle school. And girls, no matter how tough dads, grandpas, and uncles try to be, they could never get as much kisses as possible. And boys, don't be afraid to say, "I love you." Next, always know, Mom and Dad are always right, even when they are wrong. And second, when you are told to do something and you try to respond with why, remember, when your parents respond because I said so, that is a perfectly good answer. All right, let's get started. I'm going to turn this back over to Ms. Sunshine, and while we're all here to hear those 2 words, the first and last name.
Zulueta. Matheny. Straight A's, Haley Wright. Straight A's, Real Zulueta. All A's and B's, Matthew Bally. Kenya Soliberieta. All B's, Caleb Meek. All B's, Thunder Wessels. We also have our Perfect Attendance Awards. At the end of the year, we certainly have our third trimester certificates, but we have some students who have had perfect attendance all year. Attendance, third trimester, Real Zulueta. Congratulations, students. And now, with much excitement, these students officially promoted to 6th grade. My pleasure to pass the microphone to Mrs. Aranita.
It's okay. Thank you, Mrs. Benson. Ria, can you get me? No.
Know that as the parents and family and friends of these students, you have given them many things. Today, the students will give something back to you, a musical gift. They have been working on 2 songs to share with you today under the guidance and direction of our wonderful music teacher, Mrs. Kubasarian.
Everybody says tomorrow is just for us to share, and we're gonna send a message of love out everywhere. There's a promise of love. Tomorrow has something special and something we know will last and last. 'Cause we're never far away, never. One thing I can always be sure, we're never far
Hindi marunong
away.
pumili itong teacher.
No, never the promise of today. If we try, we get back to a whole nother place. All we need 'cause we're never far away. Never one thing I can always be sure of. Far away, no, never the promise of today.
If I eat too much yet, Mother, look how young I am. Father dear, please recall that at one time you were small. If I mark all my clothes and I do not wipe my nose, parents dear, have no fear that at one time you were small. Tiddly-um, 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 tum-tum, tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation. If I look as I pass into every looking glass, there is mine, have no fears, just go back some 20 years. If I stay out of doors and don't help with kitchen chores, there is mine, have no fears, just go back some 20 years. Tiddly-um, 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 tum-tum, tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation. Into school, I am late. Please don't scold or agitate. Parents dear, is it true? Last time you were that way too. If I make too much noise and I hit back at the boys, parents dear, is it true? Last time you were that way too. Tiddly-um, 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 tum-tum, tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation. Parents dear, use your tact. If you don't like how we act, do not fret, do not mourn. Is it our fault we were born? Please forgive all we do. Someday we will suffer too. When in turn we shall grow as some children of our own. Tiddly-um, 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 tum-tum, tum-tum. We're the younger generation and the future of the nation.
I get the pleasure of introducing our outstanding 5th grade boy of the year. This young man's enthusiasm for knowledge and learning was evident the day he walked in the door of my classroom. Later on, I would be at the board putting up a math problem. When I turned around, he's halfway across his desk to get as close as he can to the knowledge and the calculation and just wanting to learn. In our young author books this year, he won a Caldecott Award for his illustrations. But not only this year, he won a Caldecott Award in 4th grade and a Caldecott Award in 3rd grade. He placed first in our school site science fair. He was a member of our school dual team. He was a member of our math field day team. He hit the 50-mile mark on our 100-mile club. And needless to say, he was on honor roll all 3 trimesters. Real Zulueta.
Did you know? Oh, wait.